How's it going, everyone? It's me, Vivi, and welcome to another SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated video. This time, THQ Nordic shared a minute of footage. Like I always say, they tend to do this every week or two. So this time, we're gonna take a look at a couple of new areas, alright? Robo Sandy, this is something we've seen before, but I want to go over it again. The main difference here? The camera angle, just comparing it to the original. You can just tell how the camera is above the player this time, at a slight angle. Now, from what I've read from the comments, especially looking at this brand new trailer, some feel like the camera is too far away from the player. But I'm personally not bothered by it. It's not extreme. I mean, the way I see it is we see more of the surrounding area, which I'm a fan of. Now, of course, there are occasions, for example, where SpongeBob, looking at his color, he looks too bright in some areas. Think of Jellyfish Fields. Now, that is something I can agree on. Now, looking at the background, there's a screenshot of episode Survival of the Idiots. That used to be one of the most memorable episodes for me as a kid. Comparing it to the original, they have actual stills from said episode, instead of, let's say, call it 2D art from the original. Another thing you may have noticed, SpongeBob seems to have a really huge hitbox. He's really far from her dome, and yet we're able to hit her. It just looks off. As for the rest of this part, I like the new flashy neon stuff going on with the crowd in the background. The host also, this time, has a headset. Neat little feature, Purple Lamp added. Cool. Flying Dutchman with Sandy. When you grab hold of him with the rope, he disappears much quicker than before. In the original, he had a longer pause animation. And yeah, for those new here, this is something I've brought up a couple of times. The hand icons from the original, telling you what to do, you know, the action icons, they've been replaced by circles. His laser attack has different colors. One for the actual laser coming from his eyes, and the other, the ground pattern. As long as the colors blend well with the level, I'm not going to be sad. Prawns boss fight. They really lit up the background, I see. I like it. Some might be like, but it's not faithful to the original. But look, the already disco-themed floor I feel blends well with the new backdrop they added. Another difference here, the monitors now show much more of what's going on. Okay, this one, I have to say it, Mermaid Man looks off. Like, to keep it short, there's something not great about his design, his look, his model. People feel like he looks like a figurine. But for me, I think of candle wax. He just doesn't look good. The inside of his mouth, for example, I think that's what makes it kinda creepy. Like, too much of his skin blends with the color of his mouth. It looks off. Next, when hitting Robo Patrick, they gave him a shock effect, meaning he glows every time he's hit. Robo SpongeBob, I see that the background still looks as dark as ever. I don't hate it, but I always wondered why they went with this decision. Maybe it's their way of introducing a more creepy factor to this boss. I have to admit, SpongeBob's eyes, well, Robo SpongeBob's eyes, does make him look more creepy. What do you think? Now, inside of Robo SpongeBob, we can really tell how they played around with the colors as well. Also, if you're wondering, yes, the music is being rehydrated, in other words, remastered. You can hear the difference between the old boss fight music and the new one in this trailer. Have a listen. And guys, to finish off the video, they did post a thank you message on Twitter not too long ago. You can tell just how much brighter SpongeBob looks compared to Patrick. I mean, Patrick is pink. You would think if SpongeBob is bright yellow, then Patrick is also supposed to be bright pink. But hey, as you can notice by their tweet, they've been very thankful of all of the messages, feedback we've been sending them. If you have any sort of feedback or message, you can go on their main website and go under the contact section If I'm not mistaken, the game still hasn't gone gold. I think there still is time to send feedback. And what does gold mean, since I bring it up? Gold means a game is ready to get shipped, ready to get printed on disc. If that ever happens, soon let's say, that doesn't mean the game won't receive any patches at launch. Alright, so with that being said guys, this is it for the video. If I did miss anything interesting, leave it in the comment section below. And tell me, what did you think of this trailer? Leave your thoughts, alright? I've been Vivi, and thank you so much for watching.